Good day, everybody. My name is Michael Schmeeckle. I'm the host of Everyone's Got a Story. What's yours? What the story of creating this show is about is helping us all have an opportunity to have our voice heard. And through many of us, we've gone through life happens. So by retelling that story about what has molded us and shaped us into whom we are today, like I've had in a previous episode, we had Jimi, Standing Buffalo Hughes, with us, which I'm thankful we have him again here today. Hello. So I'm very thankful to have you here, sir.
Thank you, sir. Glad to be back.
And I appreciate you for coming back once again.
It's good to be back.
And you'll be also having an opportunity to have your beautiful music heard today, too.
I did bring my drum with me, and we're going to be doing a little bit of drumming here in a little bit and get to share that healing vibration that the drum has upon others.
Very true, very cool. Now, this is also part of one of my projects I'm working on called Community Empowerment Together. To be able to help strengthen the communities, the people and businesses, all of us working together, succeeding together, inspiring and giving each of us hope once again as we move forward in our lives. As we talked about last time, was talking about the grief of your passing of your Gloria, your wife, and how it has transformed you from going through that to who you are today, and inspiring other people from around the local area of Omaha, Nebraska, and as people hear your message around the world. Mm-hmm. To me, that's awe-inspiring.
Well, it truly is. Being able to share that awakening experience with others, and being able to share that with an ability to be able to have that understanding, and being able to know and understand that within us is a healing modality.
Very true.
And being able to understand that, and being able to go forward with that, and being able to share that with others, it really is awe-inspiring, and being able to share the healing vibrations of the drum. And I was really glad that you asked me to bring the drum in and to be able to share some of that healing vibration of the drum. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you and everybody else.
Definitely. I know for a fact I would love to be able to hear this once again. I've been to some of your drummings in the past, and it's going to be a lot of fun today.
It really is. You know, I do have some upcoming drummings coming up.
Where to?
Actually, through a friend of mine, Garrett.
Garrett Cobb?
Yes, through Garrett. He has a Healing Days event that he puts on. It's actually going to be going on March 18th. And it's going to be at Bushwhackers, which is a
very cool
club here in Omaha. And the nice part I love about that place is he has the dance floor in that place. The wood dance floor, the wood aesthetics of the building, and you know, it's a very old building.
Oh yes, very old. In Ralston, right?
Down in Ralston, and downtown, well, almost downtown Ralston. And I did a drumming there here a month and a half ago, and that drumming turned out really good. And the people that showed up for the drumming, and other healers that were there as well. It was amazing, you know, to put the drum out there on that wooden dance floor, and the echo, you know, that reverberation that carries through the floor and carries out into the building. And it was, I thought, very amazing how the energies felt to me. And the people that were there during that drumming were completely amazed by it, because they had never experienced the drumming before. So it's always interesting to hear how the drumming helps others in their awakening, and helping them to understand that it's okay to think outside of the box.
Very true. Very
And
true.
So I'm looking forward to sharing the drumming with you.
If I remember right, Garrett's business is called Happiness from Within.
It is. It is.
Very cool.
Known Garrett for a few months now, and he's an awesome gentleman to get to know and to work with, and he puts on an amazing event down there.
Oh
and,
yes, most definitely.
So I was very grateful and very blessed that he asked if I could do a drumming down there, and he asked me to do this other drumming, that he's going to have in March. So, and I'm looking forward to that drumming as well. So, and I do other drummings throughout the months. Second Sunday of every month, there at Unity Church. I've got a drumming that I do there at noon, and
That's the Unity Church in Omaha, correct?
yes, the Unity Church here in Omaha. It's up on North 90th.
And north of Maple?
North of Maple Street. I forget the exact address of it.
Well, it's not too hard to find. It's only one in the city, I think.
This is true. And but second Sunday of every month at noon, I'm doing a drumming there at Unity Church, and those are always a good experience. There's usually anywhere from 20 to 30 people there, and sometimes more, sometimes less. It's about like everything in life.
If I remember right, last year you did some outdoor drumming too.
I did.
What was that one young lady that you worked with over at her retreat center?
Oh, Sophia?
I think it's Sophia's at Nirvana Point.
Nirvana Point, yes, up there, Nirvana Point. And I do a drumming up there with her throughout the summertime. I'll do at least a couple, 2, 3 drummings up there with her. And she's got a beautiful place up there. And
very true.
The healing aspect there is very strong. And
Out in nature.
Out in nature, and you're in the woods, and you can connect with nature, and you don't have to drive hundreds of miles or anything. It's just on the edge of Omaha here, and
up in Ponca Hills.
up there in Ponca Hills, and the energies up there are very strong, anyways. As far as that native connection, to connect with Mother Earth, connect with the ground, and the drum always just helps to bring that out. So.
And you are willing to travel to different areas that people have. You've gone many, many miles away for some of your events.
I have. I've traveled, hundreds of miles, really.
Yes.
And
It's definitely an honor.
Have drum will travel.
You should have that as a bumper sticker. Have drum will travel.
But it's, I've got my system down on how I travel with my drum, and how I set up my drum, and how the drumming itself interacts with everyone. And it's always amazing to see how people are completely amazed by the drum.
Well, let's look forward to having it here very soon.
I look forward to that as well, sir. Thank you. Taking a nice, long, slow, deep breath, breathing in that life-giving oxygen, breathing in that pure love that the Creator shares with us every moment of every day. Thanking the drum. Thank you. And thank you, Mike. And thank you for everyone has a story. What's yours?
Jimi, that was awesome.
I appreciate it. You know, the drum has always been an amazing way to share the healing vibration, and being able to share that with others and to have that vibration come through and to feel that vibration within you. That's what I've always loved about the drum, you know, that the energies, you know, before I drum, you know, I connect with Mother Earth, I connect with Great Spirit, and I just ask what healing vibrations do you want to share through the drum today? And with that, the vibrations that flow from the drum is just that. It's just a magical experience, and being able to share that with you and with the people here on the show. And I just appreciate the opportunity to come share this with everyone and telling this is my story, and and being able to share that with others, and being able to hope that others are intrigued and appreciate the vibration of the drum. And if you're interested in experiencing the drum live, like we said earlier, March 18th at Bushwhackers.
For the Woodpecker Festival.
The Woodpecker Festival.
Part 2, if I remember right.
Part 2, that's exactly right. This will be the second Woodpecker Festival. And the future Woodpecker Festivals are actually going to be up in a park there in Ralston. And and that's the day that Garrett and I were up there at the park, you know, kind of surveying the park and the area. There was numerous woodpeckers that showed up that day, and that's kind of cool. That's where the Woodpecker Festival name came from, was from the woodpeckers.
That works.
And the vibration of the drum and how that goes out to others. And during the summer months that are coming up, you can check in through. Well, I'm sure you'll have Garrett in as one of your guests here.
Most definitely.
And he'll be able to share more about what the Woodpecker Festival is and the healing that he wants to do.
Yes.
With that, and because he's got other practitioners that are there working with him. And
if I remember right, they also had belly dancers there at one time too.
At the first Woodpecker Festival, there was Della, I believe is her name. She was in there with her troupe of belly dancers, and
awesome.
They put on an amazing show. And, you know, it's just the flow of energy and how the body movement flows, and being able to move with that vibration and with the healing through dance, you know, through movement, you know, it truly is amazing to watch her and to join in, because at the beginning of her little demonstration, her class, she gets everybody out there, and you go through the movements of.
Oh, that's so cool!
You know, it's just kind of a little impromptu learn how to belly dance, sort of, kind of, and being able to share that experience and to participate in that experience, and then
that'd be different. It
really was pretty interesting. I enjoyed that part of the last Woodpecker Festival, and it was a good time. I think everybody should go. March 18th, be there.
Well, I think Garrett has it online on Facebook, if I remember correct.
I do believe so.
When we looked online earlier on that.
Yep.
And yeah, hearing it here live in the studio was definitely a good taste of what to expect when you, the audience, be able to come and experience what Jimi has to do when you go to one of his events. It's going to be personalized to when you're there to enjoy it versus just hearing it It's kind of like that old commercial from back in the 80s. Is it Memorex or is it live?
Yeah.
Or something like that in a way.
And that was a commercial, because the difference between hearing the audio from a recorded
Yes.
session versus live is a world of difference. When you can experience that in person, it truly is an amazing experience. So
Very true.
I thank you for the opportunity to be here and to share that with you and your guests. And I look forward to all the future drummings that I do. And I know Woodpecker Festival is coming up on the 18th of March, and that one is going to be a good festival. And if you have the opportunity to come down to Bushwhackers there in Ralston, you'll be completely amazed.
Oh, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
So thank you for everyone for being here tonight, or today, or whatever time you are here to watch it today. And thank you, Jimmy, for being here.
It's good to be here, Mike. I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you and on your show, and you do have an awesome show. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And if anybody out there would like to be a guest on my show, please reach out to me, and we'll see about what we can do and have your story being heard. And thank you once again. I am honored to be here for you for this show called Everyone's Got a Story. What's yours?